Hi, this is Sandra. I'm here again with another recipe, and this recipe is what I call skillet cornbread. The southern skillet cornbread. This is what's made out of a cast iron skillet. Yes, indeed. This is what we are doing is a skillet cornbread. I want to bring to y'all attention that some of my subscribers are not liking some of the new adventures that I'm doing in my videos. I'm trying to capture everybody attention. You know, as you grow, you want to explore a little bit more out. You try to do a little bit more entertainment so people can want to come to your channel. But when you get bored and seeing the same thing, sometimes people don't want to come to your channel. So I'm trying to accommodate everybody. So what I'm going to try to do, some videos going to be a regular way, and some videos going to be a little bit more entertaining, because I like to please everyone. So bear with me till I get everything on track. And when I get everything on track, then we can see what we can come together. Because it's hard on me trying to do these videos by myself. So I'm trying to cut down some of the time by adding some of the little music and adding little clips of the food that I cook. So what we're going to do now is this skillet cornbread. And I want you to know that this brand of White Lily is a good brand. Now this is a self-rising flour. And this is a self-rising cornmeal. Both of these are self-rising. And I put these two together and it makes a good country skillet cornbread. Now you can use baking soda, baking powder, baking and salt, and do it like that. Plain flour, plain cornmeal if you want to. But this is the easiest way for the ones who trying to get in that kitchen and get out and do a good dish. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to come right back and show you what we do to do this good skillet cornbread, this cast iron skillet cornbread. All right, what we're going to do now is get the flour. We're going to make a big skillet, so we're going to need about 2 cups of flour, self-rising flour, just like this. It's going to be 2 cups, so we're going to make a good size cornbread. So it's going to be 2 cups of that. And it's going to be 2 cups of this cornmeal. I'm going to pour that in there like this. With 2 cups of that. But I always fill it all the way up to the top with the cornmeal. Instead of making 2 cups, I make it a little bit over the 2 cups. Just like that. Okay? Just like this over. And we're going to pour that in there. And what we're going to do is blend this together. I'm going to blend this together. Now this White Lily, you might not be able to find it in your store. But Amazon have it and eBay have it. So just try to get this or get a good brand of cornmeal. Now while I'm doing this, I'm going to get the cast iron skillet out. Okay, it's already hot. Put this on this thing here. It's already hot. You hear it sizzling? I'm going to use some chicken grease. Yes, indeed. I'm going to fill it up with chicken grease like that. And put it back in the oven and let it get hot. It's already hot. I'm going to just put it back in the oven and let it get hot again. Okay, then we're going to get back with this here. Stir all that together. Make sure this is all blended. You want everything blended so it can have a good mixture in your cornbread. A good mixture. You want that in there. So what we're doing is just blending this together. And we're going to use buttermilk. So what I'm going to do is pour about 1 cup of buttermilk in here. Now this is the regular kind of buttermilk. This is the thick buttermilk. That's the buttermilk with fat in it. So we're going to pour this in there like that. And then we're going to add 3 eggs. We're going to add 3 eggs, y'all. 3 eggs to the mix like that. 3 eggs. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to stir this together. Now we're going to add a little sugar. I like to put a little sugar in there, just a little sugar, not a lot, but just enough. Stir it in like that. And you're going to go in the middle like this, stirring those eggs and beating those eggs up in there like that. Just like this. Getting the eggs bleed up in there, and then we're going to add some more buttermilk. That's why I put a cup, because I do not have a good measurement when it comes to doing cornbread, because I'm looking for the moisture, and that's what I look for. Okay, we're going to pour some more in there, about maybe a cup. Let's see what this do. It's another cup. And this is a simple recipe. It's so simple. But when I'm talking about using the leftover chicken grease, that's what we used to do. My mom used to use the leftover chicken grease and the leftover pork chop grease and the leftover bacon grease. But we used the mostly chicken grease. We really did. And chicken grease was really good. So we're going to pour some more buttermilk in it. Like we need some more buttermilk. It smells so good, y'all. Something about the buttermilk smells real good. In a cornbread, especially a skillet cornbread. See now how thick you got that? That's how you want it. You want it that thick. You don't want it to be watery. You don't want to be too thin, and you don't want to be too thick as well. So we're gonna add a little bacon, a little chicken, excuse me, little chicken grease in there, y'all. Just a little chicken grease in there, so it could be moist, and stir it up like that. Okay, it's about ready. We're gonna stir that up like this. Chicken grease is in here, and that chicken grease make this skillet cornbread, country skillet cornbread, so good. So we're gonna stir this up like this, and we're gonna go get the hot cast iron skillet. We're gonna get that. Okay, we're gonna get it out. So let me go ahead and finish blending this in, and we'll be right back. Okay. Now, you see how thick the cornbread mixture is. This is how thick you want to go in this cornbread. Now, we got the oil in it. We got the chicken grease oil in here. And what we're going to do is pour it in the middle, because we want those sides to make that good old cornbread on the sides. Just like this. See how it's fried on the side? That's what we want. We want just like that. This is the way it's supposed to be. Look at that. See how it's fried on the side and it's puffing up on the side? That's perfect. And then you think this is too much grease, but baby, that tastes good. That tastes good. We're going to put this back in the oven, the 400-degree oven, and we're going to break it out when it's get done and let you see what it look like. All right. Our cornbread is out the oven, and I'm going to add some butter to it on the top. As it get out the oven, y'all, after it comes out the oven, you see how pretty that is right there? That's pretty, ain't it, y'all? And you can melt the butter and put it on top if you want. But you have more control like this, y'all. Just go all over it like this. Oh, it smells so good. So, so good. And we just melt that butter and put it on top like that. And you know I'm going to give me a little piece of butter to go with this corn when I cook it. You know that. Yes, indeed. Okay, now our bread is buttered, and we're going to cut it. Cut this cornbread. I always start from the end. Come on out like that. Let's cut this. Look at that smoky, y'all. Oh, look at that smoky. Cut a big piece of cornbread. Let's see. There you go. I need to get me a salsa. And put it in a salsa. Let you see what it look like. Cut a little bit more on this side. Okay, there you go. Look at that cornbread, y'all. Look at that cornbread. Oh, look at that cornbread. Look at that cornbread, y'all. Look at that cornbread. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is skillet cornbread right here, y'all. Right here. Right here. It's right here. Look. This right here. This is it right there, y'all. So Sandra will tell you have it eaten and be right back. All right, this is the end results of our skillet cornbread. You see the ridges around there, y'all? That's what a skillet is supposed to do with a cornbread. We use chicken grease. After we fry our chicken, we save our chicken grease and put it in a container and add it in the refrigerator so it can be fresh. And when we want cornbread or season anything, we use that chicken grease, y'all. Yes, we do. Just like you do that bacon grease, you do the chicken grease the same way. Look at this cornbread, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. I gave you the recipe, show you how to do it. Can't say I didn't show you how to do this cornbread, y'all. This is Sandra. I want to tell you happy eating. And look at this little piece I got right here. Like a cake game. It's delicious. It's delicious, y'all. Look at that. You bring this to the table with a good pot of greens and the black-eyed peas, they'll love you to death. This is Sandra. I want to tell you happy eating, and thank you for coming to my channel. I want to thank all my subscribers who comes and watch. I want y'all to know that I did a little different things into my videos. Just bear with me until I get it all straight. I'm just a one-horse show trying to do a little things, a little entertainment for my subscribers because I love them. I love them so much. Thank you so very much for coming to my channel, and thank you for subscribing. That makes me feel so good. When you subscribe, it gives me more opportunity to do more good recipes. This is Sandy. I want to tell you happy eating, and thank you for coming to my channel. You can't say I didn't give you a recipe for this cornbread, y'all. Okay? The Sandra will tell you happy eating, and thank you for coming to my channel.